Hi friends, I am CA Naga Hanuman Madhu. Today we are going to see the process for filing Form 26A prescribed under the Act. Before going to the process, kindly like the video, share the video. If you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking the bell icon. Process for filing Form 26A prescribed under Rule 31 ACB of the Act. For the sake of convenience, I just divided the process into 3 steps. The step 1 is tax deductor place of action in Traces portal, and the step 2 is tax deductor place of action in e-filing portal using the TAN login. Step 3 is chartered accountant place of action in e-filing portal. So let us go to first step 1, tax deductor place of action in Traces portal. If you could see the screen, once you enter into Traces portal login, in the deductor option, you could see the screen. It will be asking user ID, password, TAN number and verification code and so on. So once you enter the user ID, password and TAN number, click on login. Then it will take you to the website, will take you to the given screen. So once you enter into the home page of the Traces portal, you could see the below given screen. Under the Statement and Payments tab, you will find an option called Request for Form 26A or 27BA. So once you click on Request for 26A or 27BA, the screen will take you to this page. So the page will ask you the financial year, form type and transaction type. So the tax deductor has to select financial year for which you are requesting for Form 26A and the form type, whether a 24Q or 26Q or 27EQ in case of TCS, and the transaction type. Transaction types are of two types, short deduction and non-deduction. Short deduction means, for example, let us say if you have to deduct the TDS at the rate of 10%, but you deducted TDS at the rate of 5%, that is called short deduction. And if in place of 10% you have not at all deducted anything, so then it will be treated as non-deduction. So there is an option for short deduction, non-deduction and for the both. If you are having both the transactions, then you can select the short deduction and non-deduction as well. Once you click on the submit, the request will be submitted. So you can see the request status under the Statement and Payment tab, track request for 26A as seen over here. Track request for 26A, 27BA. So once you click on track request, the page will take you to this screen. So once you click on, you will be having two options. Either you can go through using the request number, or you can go through view all. So if you are readily having the request number, you can straight away click the request number and go to that request, or else you can click on the view all. Once you click on the view all the requests will be displayed over here for your action. So here if you could see the action, once you click on the submit, the action status will be upload file. So the tax deductor has to upload few details at the initial stage. So let us see what are the details tax deductor has to be uploaded and how it has to be uploaded. See, first let us see how it has to be uploaded, and then we'll go to the what are the details has to be uploaded. So under the downloads page, you will find the option called request for downloads, requested downloads. So once you click on the requested downloads, the page will appear as shown over here. So once you click on the click here option available over here, the circled one, so the page will take you to the list of downloads. So once you see the list of downloads, you will see the option called file Form 26A. So under Form 26A, there will be two pages of downloads. The first one is 26A format for short deduction, and for second one is non-deduction. And you will find an option called download the utility. So once you have to select the applicable sample template. In case of short deduction, this template, and in case of non-deduction, this template, and in case of non-collection, that means TCS, this template you should download. Once you download the template, you have to fill the details. So once you fill the details, you have to download the utility prescribed over here. In this utility, you need to upload the details. So first let us see what are the details to be filled in the sample template. Once you open the sample template, the template will be asking about details of the following: PAN of payee, date of payment, amount paid, section under which tax was deductible, amount of tax deducted. If it is not deducted, then 0.0. And if any tax was deducted, then the details of tax deducted has to be given over here. And in case of short deducted, let us say in the same example, 100 rupees, 10% you have to deduct. However, you have deducted at the rate of 5%, then the short deduction of balance 5% details has to be given over here. In case if you did not deduct any amount, then the whole 10% amount should be punched in here. Then you have to enter this section. Under which section we have short deducted or non-deducted. Friends, I have taken the sample template for non-deduction. The same template will appear for short deduction as well. Same details has to be filled up for short deduction as well. Once you fill the details, you have to save the file into CSV file. How do we save the file into CSV format? So now, if you go to the save as option, you will find an option called here in the drag button save as. You will find an option called common delimited CSV file. So if you click on this CSV option and then save it, the file will be saved as CSV file. So once the file is saved in the CSV format, you have to download this utility, the same which we discussed over in the previous slides. So once you download the utility will show it as in the box given over here. So in order to access the utility, you should have the Java utility installed in your system. In case Java is not installed, kindly install the Java of required versions. So once you install the Java, you could see the traces utility given over here. So once you open the traces utility, it will be asking the details of TAN number, financial year, form type, transaction type, and so here the browse option. In the browse option, first one, you have to select the CSV file. So once you select the CSV file, and the next one you have to select the folder where you want to save the zip file. So once you click on the proceed, the traces utility will generate the zip file. So once the zip file is saved, you have to go to the traces portal, and then there you have to upload the data. Once you upload the data, the status will be shown as submitted. Friends, kindly make sure that status should be submitted at any cost. If not the status is submitted, then there is some sort of action has to be taken by tax deductor. So once the status is submitted, after a few days, the department will take the file into processing, and the department will send the details to e-filing portal. So once the department sends the details to e-filing portal, you could see the screen, you could see the status as sent to e-filing portal. So the status will be changed to sent to e-filing portal. So once the status is changed to sent to e-filing portal, here ends the first step of the tax deductor. In the second step, tax deductor has to log into e-filing portal, Income Tax India e-filing portal, using the TAN login details. Friends, kindly ensure you are using TAN login details. That means tax deductor account details, not the PAN login details. It's a TAN, TAN, tax account number. So once you log in using the TAN number, tax account number, you could see the screen as shown over here. So under the e-file option, you will find an option. Under the e-file tab, you will find an option called Submit and View Form 26A or 27BA. So once you click on the Submit and View, the page will take you to the screen. So here you have to set the request type and the form type and the financial year. So once you click on continue, then the page will take you to the below given screen. So here once the screen takes you to the below given page, So you have to give the membership number of CA. So here the membership number of CA has to be punched in. So once you punch in the membership number of CA, the CA name and all will be populated automatically. So the payee CA membership number has to be entered over here. So after entering the details of CA membership number, you have to click on submit. So once you submit, the tax deductor liability will be done. Tax deductor obligation will be done. So the next step is step 3, chartered accountant role. So that means CA place of action. So CA has to go to Income Tax India e-filing website. The CA has to log in using his login credentials. So once the CA log in the Income Tax India e-filing website using his login credentials, the page will take him to the below given screen. So under the work list option, the CA will file an option called for your action. So once you click on the for your action, the page will take you to the below given screen. So here the CA will find Annexure A Form 26A 27BA option over here. So once the CA clicks on this option, the page will automatically go to the screen. So here the screen will be the page will be asking 2 questions: form type and financial year. So once the CA clicks on the form type Annexure A and the financial year, the page will take to the below given screen. The screen appears over here. So the CA has to click on submit. The CA has to select the once the enters into the page, it will show all the pending details or all the actions to be taken by the CA. So once the CA selects the appropriate TAN number, he has to submit the details by clicking the submit button. So once he clicks on the submit button, the screen will appear as shown over here. So the CA has to follow again 3 steps of procedure. The step 1 is he has to download both the details, short deduction details and no deduction details, because both the details has to be punched in. Even though there are no deduction details or short deduction details, both he has to download, both he has to verify. In the first step, he has to download the CSV files from here. And the second step, the CA has to download the utility from here. And the third step, once details were punched in the Annexure A utility downloaded from here, he has to upload the file in this button. So first let us go to the first step to be followed by CA. So first the CA has to download the CSV file of short deduction and no deduction. So let us take an example of short deduction. So once you click on the download short deduction CSV file, CA will get a CSV file. So once the CA opens the CSV file, it will be asking the details. It will show the details automatically which are punched in by the tax deductor. So date of payment, date of amount of paid, date of deduction, amount of tax deductible, short deduction, and CA certification. Here friends, kindly ensure that date format should be that in the form of dash, not in the form of slash. For example, it should be in the form of 31/31st March 2015, not in the form of dash. It should be in the form of slash as shown over in the screen, 31/March 2015. Since all other details were auto-populated in the CSV file, only one option will be left blank for the CA to take an action. So that is called CA certification in the last tab. So if you could see here, CA certification. So CA has to give Y, N or U. So Y indicate these are the guidelines given by the Income Tax Department. Y means transaction accounted, N means transaction not accounted, U means unable to verify the record. So CA has to punch in Y. Kindly make sure friends, CA has to punch in capital Y, not small y. It should be a capital Y. So once the CA punch in the capital Y in the CA certification column, he has to save the file in CSV format. How do we save the format in CSV file? Again here, save as under the option CSV. So once both the files, short deduction and non-deduction, were downloaded and the CA action yes has been punched in over there, he has to save the files in CSV format. Once the CSV files were saved, he has to download the NXREA utility. NXREA utility fully has to be punched in by the CA, chartered accountant. So once you download the NXREA utility, once the CA download the NXREA utility, the utility will be downloaded. So the utility will appear as shown over here. So NXREA utility. So the CA has to select IOV and confirm that so and so, the name of payee and address of payee, all the details has to be punched in by the CA, state, pin code, address and all. And then PAN number of payee, and here TAN number of payer has to be given over here. So and the niche and the down, if you see, the utility is asking for details of short deduction. So the details of short deduction has already been saved by the CA in CSV format. So instead of entering these details again in the utility, the CA simply can import the CSV file from the option given over here. The same option is given for both the details, no deduction and short deduction. First short deduction and no deduction. For both the options, there is an option called import CSV file. So once the CA saves the CSV file, he has to import the details in the NXREA utility over here. So no deduction details has to be imported over here. So once both the details were imported, he has to select the assessment year and the details of return of income, whether the SSE has filed the return of income or not. So date of filing and the details of return of income of payee, date of filing of return of income, mode of filing, whether it's online or offline, acknowledgement number, and in case of offline, what is the return designation address of the assessing officer, and the taxable income and tax dues and taxpayer details of the payee. So once the CA enters the payee details, here the last and final step, the CA has to take care of the payee details of, CA has to enter the income details for which the CA is issuing the Form 26A certificate. Continuing with the same example, 100 rupees is the tax expenditure amount. On top of 100 rupees, TDS has to be deducted at the rate of 10%. Let us say short deducted at the rate of 5% and short deducted 5%, balance 5%. So the CA has to give the details of head of income under which the payee has shown the issue under subject matter. So CA has to select the head of income. The payee has offered the subject income salary, income from PGBP, or house income or capital gains or other sources. So once he select the type head of income, he has to give the details of receipt on which tax has not been deducted. That means expenditure income 100 rupees. So on gross receipt under which the head of income, under which the receipt is accounted for. So let us say on top of 100 rupees, the payee has paid taxes only on 90 rupees, then he has to give 90 rupees. Or otherwise, the payee has paid the taxes on top of all 100 rupees, then he has to give the details of 100 rupees. So net amount will be calculated automatically by the system, and then once he click on the save button, all the details will be filled up. So after all the details of form were filled up, he has to validate the form by clicking on the validate option given over here. So once he click on the validate, validation will be done by the form. So once the validation is successful, he has to generate the XML by clicking the option over here. So once the CA generates the XML file will be generated. So here friends, for the sake of convenience, I gave the summary of NXREA details. NXREA details consists of short deduction, no deduction details, and the recipient IETR details. So friends, once the XML is generated by the CA, he has to go to the third step, click here to upload the file, upload zip file. So the XML, the Java utility of Annexa A will generate a zip file that has to be uploaded by CA over here in the step 3. So once the CA clicks on the upload zip file, the e-filing page will take him to the below given screen. So the CA user ID, PAN number, TAN number, financial year, all will be auto-populated. And here the zip file generated by the Annexa A utility has to be attached over here, and he also attached the signature file over here. The signature file, how do we generate the signature file? We can generate the signature file using the DSC utility. So we can download the DSC utility by clicking from here, and once you click on the DSC utility, the DSC utility will be opened like this. Once you click on the DSC utility, you will find an option called bulk upload. Friends, you should generate the DSC utility only by using this option, not by using register or reset the password using DSC. So CA has to mandatorily go to this option of bulk upload and browse the zip file generated by the Java utility Annexa A, and he has to give the user ID, PAN number, and he has to affix the sign using PFX file or USB token. So once the signature file is generated, he has to affix the signature file over here, and he has to affix the zip file over here, and he has to submit the form. So once the form is submitted, the CA can download the form 26A. Friends, one thing, kindly ensure that once the form 26A is submitted, the traces portal of tax deductor will automatically calculate the interest from the date of deduction till the date of filing of return of income as per the details given by this CA in the Annexa A format. As the section 201 says, the SSC will not be treated as SSC in default till the date of filing of return of income by the payee. That means till the date of filing of return of income by payee, SSC will be treated as SSC in default. So interest will be automatically calculated by the traces portal. So once the CA generates the certificate, the traces portal automatically calculates the interest amount from the date of deduction till the date of filing of return of income by the payee. Thank you friends. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. In case of any queries, you can reach me to the below given contact details.